RWBY. RWBY was a show created back in 2013 by Rooster Teeth and was animated by an amazing person, Monty Ohm. RWBY means so much to me ever since I started watching it, and that's why it saddens me that there is so much wrong with the show and it pisses so many people off. So I figured, why not share my own personal thoughts about the series? I mean, what the heck? Might as well. So I'm going to start with the original 4 trailers, the red, white, black, and yellow trailers, also known as the best RWBY content out there. Is it the best? We'll see. Let's get started. Now, in the beginning, RWBY didn't have a lot of money poured into it, but I think that was more of a good thing, because even though the sets are simplistic, they make sure that RWBY and the Grimm pop perfectly. They're simple, but still beautiful. That doesn't mean everything looks good, necessarily. The Grimm, for example. I know the Grimm aren't exactly masterful works of art. RWBY! But at least they look better like this in the actual show. Moving on to the bread and butter of RWBY, the combat. And Monty Ohm had an interesting way of handling his animation. For one, he tried to match the actions on screen to the music. So, not only is his action sequences fast, but it's also easy to follow. Combining that with unique fighting styles, like RWBY's, which is chaotic and using the recoil of crescent rows to either bring herself closer to enemies or get herself out of danger, makes the fight scenes really, really good. And that's not even all she can do, because once she changes ammo, the Grimm stood no chance. All ending in a perfect cinematic shot. Now, the white trailer starts off with an inspirational quote, something the rest of the trailers do as well. They're nice and fit for each character. Speaking of characters, you can probably tell what kind of person Weiss is just by the build-up to her combat alone. Her dress and the fact that she's performing tells me that she belongs to an upper-class family. She's elegant, but powerful. Traits that are shown through her fighting style, which, let me just say, is a drastic shift from RWBY's. While hers is wild and chaotic, Weiss is refined. She has pinpoint accuracy and only strikes when she sees a weakness. However, no matter how good you are, you will always have openings. Weiss's fighting style isn't just tied to her rapier, though. She has a variety of abilities to use, and yet, better enjoy them while they last, because they're never used again. Starting off the trailer is a little bit of voice acting, a first for RWBY, unless you count this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ice Chief.
Or Weiss's singing, which I don't because it's part of the actual song. Oddly though, the first line isn't given by one of the main girls. It's instead given by this really cool character named Adam. So, the goal of Adam and Blake's mission is to steal a train full of something. It's not explained here, but I think it is explained in the actual show. Back to the trailer, it seems there's a little problem. That little problem are really cool looking robots that look way cooler than the ones shown in the actual show. There's not much to say about the combat other than it's good. I like that Blake has range even when her weapon is in blade form, and Adam is just ripping and tearing through all those robots. Yes! Conflict! Oh man, that's a big boy. And that's a big laser. It doesn't seem like Blake's weapon is really doing much. Just goes to show you how powerful this thing is. Until Adam reaches full power and takes it out in one hit. Because, you know, it's not like that guy was cool enough already. Goodbye, Blake. See you in the actual show. You ever see someone on a bike and think that that person is automatically a badass? I can't be the only one. This shot right here, perfection. Oh look, a unique looking character. He must be important later. I think this setting is actually really good for Ying's trailer, considering it fits the fact that she's a party girl, and also fits her laid-back personality. Plus, clubs are just a great place to have a fight scene. Oh god! As a guy, this looks painful enough already, but once you know what Ying can do... Yes! That's what should happen to all people like that. You know what kind of people I'm talking about. Moving on to combat, like the other girl, she has a unique fighting style, but while all of the girls are aggressive in their trailers, Yang is the most aggressive out of the four of them. It fits with her hot-headedness and her weapons, considering even when firing bullets, she has a short range. But when she does get close, ooh boy, she'll bring the fire. Guess who's back? Yay. Of course he's back. People like him always come back. At least he has a cool weapon, even if it is a bit boring. I mean, a bat that's also a rocket launcher isn't really that creative. Oh well, at least it doesn't matter anymore. And Yang is One Punch Man confirmed.
Yang? Is that you? Oh, hey sis!
What a twist! And that was all the trailers. I say they are really, really good, and with no story, nothing can get in the way of the combat. They're fun to watch even now. That being said, this was just a taste. Next time, I will be diving into the true show, and I can't wait. See you guys in the next video. Bye.